Okay, hello, how's it going? It's Naya. Welcome to my Ethereal Epiphanies. Today, I want to talk about kindness and giving back in the best way that you can. So, today, I was thinking about this year that I've had, this year and a half that I've had, this crazy year and a half that I've had. And I was thinking about all the ways that people have helped me in so 101 different ways this year. And I was thinking about I was writing a list of how many times I've helped others. And the thing is, especially now, I'm in such an isolated place and I have actually tried to help others, but because where I am, sometimes I go to someone's house and I say, hey, if I'm just going for a walk and I see an older woman mowing her lawn, I'm like, hey, can I help you? I'm not asking for money or anything. I just want to help. You look, I wouldn't say you look frail or anything, but if the person looks like they're having a hard time, I would always offer to help. And so I've done that so many times, and people literally in this neighborhood, because it's, certain people, type of people, persons here, they literally completely ignore me. Just literally, this one lady down the street, I mean, she was literally struggling with the lawnmower, and I felt bad. And I was thinking, oh, she must not have family to help her, and she's struggling. So I was like, I offered to help, and I got this close to her face, and she was like, I was like, okay, then I said to her, I was like, I'm not asking for money. I genuinely want to help. So anyway, so I think there's not much opportunity for local help here. I even offered to help farms and stuff like that, and there's something going on here, and so they can't take a certain amount of volunteers and blah blah blah. So I've been brainstorming what are ways that I can give back to folks and help out in some sort of way to someone somewhere. And the reason why is because I'm a firm believer that you shouldn't help others to make yourself feel better, and you shouldn't help others just to say, oh, I helped all these people. I've helped lots of people and never told anyone, but I feel it's just your duty back to society. It's just, for me, I feel helping others is just something that you should do. And I feel it also makes you a kinder, understanding, and a more well-rounded person, because it ends up happening is that when you end up helping others out of true genuine kindness, not out of selflessness, I find that yeah, you bring joy to yourself and other person, but you build relationships. I feel you build your knowledge in certain things, because there were certain times when I've helped folks, and oh, I'll give a perfect example. This happened to me in New York a couple months ago. There was this woman, and she too, she was struggling with her bags, and she's older, and looked like she needed help. And I just asked, I said, hey, do you need help going up the hill? Because it was a very steep hill. So I said, hey, do you need help going up the hill? And she was like, yes, please. I've been waiting for someone to offer to help me. I was like, oh yeah, sure. And and then she ended up telling me about her life in Venezuela. And I don't think I've really interacted with too many Venezuelans, especially within her age range. And I learned so much. In that little bit of time, and I walked her all the way home. I learned so much, and it built my empathy for what's going on in Venezuela right now. I have lots of Colombian friends, and I didn't know the history between the two in that depth. I've only heard the Colombian side, but there's a lot from the Venezuela side I haven't heard that perspective, especially from someone who's not a millennial, or closer to my age range. So we end up talking so much about. She told me that's how I am. I just tell everyone about my life. But she ended up telling me so much about her life, and this all started just from me seeing her needing help, me offering, and us having a great conversation. I mean, we probably talked for maybe way over an hour. I mean, I didn't really count, but I think it was definitely over an hour. But it was just I love those type of experiences where I just get to know about other people and their background and their history and their culture, just from my own version of community service, or giving back to community, or just showing some form of yeah, kindness. There was a word I was looking for, and I just lost it because there was a bug right there. it distracted me. But yeah, so that's what I want to talk about. So yeah, so yeah, right now I'm quite isolated. I'm not talking to anyone on a daily basis, which is really making me go crazy. So I'm like doing iRobot style over here, like talking to the mirror so that I don't lose my mind and like also lose my language skills. So I'm like, you know, talking out loud, practicing stuff. That's a whole nother thing. But yeah, so this is what I was thinking about today. I was thinking about doing some brainstorming of like different ways that I can help. So one thing I was thinking about is a couple months ago on Twitter, I had offered to do a service where I help people like learn like cleaning, where I help people to learn cleaning and organization skills. And I was going to do it as a service. You pay me one-time fee of like $500. We do a Zoom call, we walk through your apartment, and then I work up a plan for you to organize your apartment and you know, cleaning tips, etc. Because like I have to say, something that's really shocked me as an adult is how many other adults do not know how to clean. And it's not their fault. It's because they didn't have a parent around to teach them, maybe. Sorry, is this the eagle? Is that the eagle? Oh my gosh, no. Wait, is that it? I can't tell. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wait. Oh my god, that's a young eagle. Oh my god. Wait. Okay, hold on a second. I'm so excited. Okay, I'm so excited. Wait. Okay, hold on. How can I videotape this? Wait, okay. Because if I, hold on. Oh my god, what's the odds? Okay, sorry for this. But if you know me, you know that I love eagles. Okay. I can't really tell from here. Hold on, let me pause. Okay, false alarm. It was not an eagle. Let me see if I can even just show you guys. Oh, I was so excited. Oh, I was so excited for a second because like the eagle used to come and sit here all the time. Sorry, I know this is about community service, but I need y'all to stay with me, okay? Just stay with me. But yeah, I'm so excited. Okay, so the eagle used to sit over there, and once in a while it just like stopped coming by, and then I just started seeing it like fly in other places. And then so just now this is it's an osprey. It's an osprey. It's not an eagle because it's I couldn't see from here, but its belly is like super white and its wings are like super brown. And so for a minute, because of its wings, I thought it was an eagle. But then when it landed, I was like, white belly, that's osprey. Not a is it osprey or osprey? Yeah, osprey. I think it's osprey. Yeah. Actually, I should look up the pronunciation. I think it's, hold on one second. Okay, sorry about that. It's an osprey. Okay, let me see if I can't flip the camera. Let me see, hold on. Okay, so yeah, I can't flip the camera, but what I can do is, hold on a second. Let me see. Can you can't see it, right? Oh, this really sucks. And I can't zoom in either, but it's right, okay, hold on. It's right here. It's kind of hard to see from here. For some reason on the camera, it looks like it's really far, but it's actually it's so close. Like I could see its head and everything. And that's also how I knew it was an osprey and not an eagle, because an eagle, like even eagles, their entire body are usually brown. And even though like young eagles can have like a brown head or like brown and white, this one is definitely has like a brown head. And yeah, I guess I can turn back to myself since you guys can't see it. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, so I was so excited for that to be an eagle, a bald eagle. I was so excited. Okay, anyway, so yeah, it's an osprey. Yeah, it's an what is wrong with me? See, this is why I have to talk, because I'm not even joking, not talking to people for such a long time is really messing with me. And my pronunciation and stuff like that, like not verbally speaking as a neurodivergent person is so difficult. But anyway, sorry. Anyway, not a bald eagle. Back to the video. um, I'm not sure if I'm gonna cut that out or not, but anyway. So yeah, back to what I was talking about when it came to community service. So anyway, I think the last thing I mentioned was that I was thinking about offering this service to, like, help folks clean and learn remotely, because I've come to realize so many people just don't know certain things when it comes to cleaning and organization. I'm someone that, like, when I was a kid, I was reading what was that? Oh, Real Simple. There was no one in my family who taught me, like, how to cook, clean, organize, nothing at all. And which is really funny, because if you, like, have been to any of my last apartments, you would see I was super organized, everything. Even though I allow myself, even when I realized that at OCD, I allow myself to have just, a little bit of things that are out of order. But, so when people ask me, like, oh, like, how'd you learn this? I'm like, reading books, reading Real Simple. I'm not even joking. I'm so thankful that I forgot who this woman was, but I think when I was in, like, middle school, I think someone had given my mom, like, a free, like, subscription to Real Simple, and it lasted, like, 3 years, and we never paid for it. And so I would just, like, clip things out of Real Simple, and that's how I learned. And just over the years, I just learned so many different, like, tips and tricks and stuff like that from oh, sorry, this family's, like, really loud. But yeah, so I learned tips and tricks and all that from, just, like, years of reading and trial and error as well. And yeah, so I was just thinking, okay, I still want to make that an actual business, because I think it's a good one, and there are people out there that can use that sort of help, and it'll be affordable, because like, why should you be charged a lot of money simply because you weren't taught something, or you don't know how to do something? So yeah, but I was thinking, like, in my list of things of that I can give back to people, I was thinking perhaps, like, maybe the bird is still there. It is still there. Sorry. I was thinking perhaps what I can do is, like, maybe offer to 10 people who are maybe, like, low income, or like myself right now, homeless, no money, no job, no nothing. I can offer these people, like, maybe just 10 people, and we do one big, like, workshop where maybe what they can do ahead of time is, like, send me pictures of their space, their bedroom, just give me a list of things that they feel like they need help with, what areas they feel like they need to work on, and then I can take all of that and we can do a workshop together. So at first I was thinking, okay, maybe I can do, like, a one-on-one type of thing, but I don't know. But yeah, I'm really sort of, like, thinking this out a little bit, but I was thinking that's one of the things that I can do for sure, and that would make me so happy to do. The thing is, would that be helpful to people? I don't know. I mean, there are YouTube channels that teach cleaning and stuff like that, but I think, like, maybe it's a little bit different when you have someone, like, there with you to see your space and offer, like, specific things to you. The other thing I was thinking about too is that sometimes that might be embarrassing for people, but I think if I share with people the places that I've lived and the places that I've stayed, nothing surprises me. And I don't judge. Like, I didn't grow up in, one of the places I had lived growing up was not the cleanest. I'll say that. Was not the cleanest. I'll just say that. So yeah, so I'm not someone that's gonna judge or anything, and I'm always, like, happy to help. So yeah, that's one of the biggest things that I was thinking about. Another thing I was thinking I could offer is, I mean, like, cybersecurity. I mean, I don't know. I have seen lots of jobs recently in IT, information security. I have seen like an uptick in those roles. One thing I was thinking about is that, like, I used to sort of, like, mentor sometimes some developers of how to do, like, secure coding. So I thought maybe, because I wanted to do a website based on that and a course on that, I was thinking about maybe offering that as a service for free, like, same thing, offer it for free to a couple people who, were maybe, like, laid off and they have some experience with infosec, and they have interest in getting into, like, maybe pen testing or DevSecOps or something. So I was thinking, like, maybe I can do something like that as well, just offer some advice. Yeah, I'm not really sure, but yeah, this is like me just kind of like talking it through with you. So first I like wrote all these things down on paper, and now here's me talking it through with you. So maybe I don't know. So, I don't know. You guys can give me some feedback. If you ever read my writing, like what's something that you have a question on that, maybe if you need help directly, I could help you on, or maybe my community service is, I don't know, doing more videos and, maybe doing free workshops on like YouTube Live or something. I don't know, but I really want to I want to get back in the groove of like not being a taker, but also giving back in different ways. I actually, do I have my list here? Yeah. Yeah, so those are, I mean, I have some other things on here that I was thinking about ways to give back, but I think these are some places that I can start for right now. Another thing is that the bird is still there. And the funny thing is that it's just staring down at me. It's what's so funny is that like usually the birds that come over here, they're like on the shoreline and they're just there because they want to get the fish. But this one's just like chilling out, staring directly at me, which is so funny. And here goes a geese. I wonder if you guys can hear everything in the video. By the way, did you ever realize that geese can fly so high? Did you ever realize that? I mean, like you never see them as high as you do other birds, but I mean, it's shocking for how large their bodies are, how high up they can fly. Okay, I wish this one would just be quiet. Yeah. Anyway, sorry. I said I would not waste you guys' time on the channel, so I'll probably cut some of this stuff out, or I don't know. But anyway, yeah, this is what I had to say for today. I'm once I flesh this out a little bit more, I'm gonna come back. But just for now, I wrote these things down and I said, hey, let me just come on here and talk about this, and maybe like someone will see this and give me some ideas. Like any people that even know me will give me some ideas of what I can do. Also, does anyone know of are there any websites where you can volunteer your time online, like doing career development, community engagement, I don't know, like helping people who are fresh out of college? That is one. Huh, look at that, just learned something. Okay, that's when I didn't think of this before. A lot of Gen Z, is that under millennials? Gen Z is missing out on a lot of life and career skills. So maybe I can do something like that. Maybe I can offer to speak with some college students of getting started in the workplace, things that I wish people told me. Side note, something that like no one ever taught me, and I took career development classes, all that stuff, but I didn't know that with certain clients you should not use hi and hey and stuff like that. Those are such small things that make a big difference in your career in the workplace. Also, there's so many politics that I just didn't know about, and I made so many mistakes early in my career. I just wish someone would have said, hey, you probably shouldn't say these things. You probably shouldn't do these things. Here's how you conduct yourself in a It's funny is that I've never had issues conducting myself in a professional manner, but there's lots of things that I did and said that I probably shouldn't have done and said those things at work. But I was 19, 20, and yeah, I just didn't know better, and I'm so thankful that people said something to me. I'll give an example. I won't make this video too long, but one of my managers, and I'll do another video on this, but he gave me some great feedback earlier. I was 19. I'm so glad. At 19, he gave me the best feedback of my life that really saved my career. I'm so thankful for that. So, yeah, I would love to maybe help someone else who's in college or just graduating or doing their first internships, just understanding the workplace. I would love to maybe, I don't know, mentor someone, help someone out in that area. Share the lessons that I learned so that they wouldn't experience the same things, because yeah, I don't have TikTok. I'm not into that. But what I will say is that Sorry. What I will say is that, like, I have seen like lots of videos from TikTok on other platforms, and it really does seem, you know, this generation could just use some help. Like, it seems like things are not being taught in school. That's what I want to say. It seems like things are not being taught in school. Like, lots of basics are not being taught in school. And so the thing is, like, I hear like lots of millennials like talk bad about Gen X or Z, whatever this new two, I don't know, whatever's the next generation under millennial. I always hear them talk so badly, but the thing is, if these things weren't taught to you, then how would you know? We're not born with a book of knowledge embedded in our brain. Like, how people know certain things. You know, it was that one girl who went to a job interview in shorts and a shirt, and let's be real, how would she know any better if no one's ever taught her any better? What if that girl didn't have her parents in her life, nor any figures in her life to tell her, you know, to help prep her? You know, what if she finished college and they didn't do any sort of like career development, and, you know, they maybe show some pictures of, you know, how to dress up, but not how not to dress up. You know, you just never know. So when I saw that video, I was like, wow, that was it was surprising. Because I mean, I was even taught that in school, like, you know, how to dress professionally. In high school, I was taught these things. So the fact that it seems like these young folks are not these young folks, like I'm somebody, you know, older, but yeah, it's really interesting. You know, it just seems like a lot of these things are not being taught in school. You know, they don't know. And so I don't like, I don't see them and be like, oh, they're stupid. No, like, how would you know if no one ever teaches you? So yeah, I don't know, maybe that's something I can do as well. But yeah, so that's just what I'm thinking of. How can I give back? I guess, what are those 3 ideas? One was perhaps helping folks like remotely cleaning, or yeah, sorry. I almost forgot. One was like helping folks remotely with cleaning and organization. The other one was helping folks in information security with advice and stuff. And the other one was helping young folks out with career development. So, I don't know. I'm going to explore these a little bit more, but this is what I'm thinking about. And that's what I came to say. So thank you for listening to my ethereal epiphanies. This is my channel where I just talk things out, you know, let my ideas brew, and I do them with you. And, you know, later turn them into action items or projects or writing. So yeah, thanks for sticking with me for these 20 something, 19 something minutes. I appreciate it. If you have any advice, please leave some comments. I would really appreciate it. If you're like me, where you are not in a place where you can perhaps physically be there with someone and do some sort of community service and help, or, you know, provide value to others, like, what ways have you done this? Like, another thing I just thought about just now, like, another thing is that, like, maybe offering to help someone in another country learn English for free. Maybe that's an idea. Have you done something like that? I would love to know. Do you just say, hey, I have an extra hour per week, someone from, you know, South America or Asia, do you need someone to practice English with you? Have you done that and done it for free, and just to, you know, help someone else out there? I would love to know. So yeah, please share that. Yeah, leave a comment. I'll love to hear what you have to say, and have a great day, night, evening, and I will see you next time. Bye.